Thank you for coming to www.insurance-network.com. My name is John K. Arnold, and I've been doing insurance since 1982. We're going to be looking at the quote system for the Inbound USA plan. This is the lowest cost health insurance plan for people visiting or immigrating to the U.S. It's the most popular plan for visiting parents, in-laws, relatives, and friends. If you see the button here, Get Quotes Now, we're going to click on that and a new page will open up. Here's our quote page. First, what you'll see, Medical Maximum. This will give you a drop-down box and it will show Plan A, B, C, or D. Let's say, for our example, we're going to use Plan C. The policy deductible. In this case, we'll have some choices. It could be $0, $50, or $100, and these will apply to people under the age of 70. Over the age of 70 will be a bit different. Let's say in this case we'll have a $50 per injury or sickness. Pre-existing condition benefit for heart attack or stroke. We'll say let's select that benefit. Now we're going to pick a start date. Let's say, for example, the person is going to arrive here on May 29th, 2009. And the end date we're going to use in this example, we'll say they're going to stay 4 months. So let's go 4 months. September, and 4 months would be September 28th. Now, you can extend this. Since we're doing this online, you'll be able to pick times and extend them as needed. When did you or will you, meaning the person, arrive in the U.S.? Well, this date needs to be the same or prior to the effective date. So let's say that they arrived on the 28th of May. Now we're going to take the number of insureds. In this circumstance, let's just take one. The primary person. That person, well, maybe in this what we'll use is two. Husband and wife, because that's very, very common. Primary, and let's say the person is age 62, so the band is 60 to 69. And the wife, let's say the wife is age 59. Now let me make this page a little bit bigger so we can see it better. So what you have here initially, and you'll be able to make changes as we go, Plan C, which has 100,000 maximum, and you can see that in the brochure. Policy deductible, $50 per injury for sickness per injury or sickness per person. We selected the pre-existing benefit for heart attack or stroke. We have the plan starting on May 29th of 2009. We have it ended on September 28th of 2009, and that can be changed. Once again, this plan is typically bought prior to the person leaving so that they have it in effect and the ID cards and everything all set up. As you'll see when we get to the end, everything is done immediately and simply online. Now, let's have a look here also. If you'd like to view a brochure, you have a brochure here, and you have a policy summary here. You have my contact information over here. I'm John Arnold. Here's my address. Here's my phone number. You can click to email me, and I'm more than happy to help you. Let's go ahead and get our quote. What you see here is the system's going to give you immediately the choices. You can look at this, and then you can make a change. For instance, we picked a Plan C, and we could change it to Plan A, Plan B. Let's say that we decided we want to look at, well, we'll leave it until we look at it. With this 100,000 max, this is, and you have your deductible of $0. These are your costs. $50 deductible, these are your costs. $100 deductible, these are the costs. Now what you're going to find here is the price quoted is for the entire time period. In this case, 123 days. So if you wanted, let's say, the $50 deductible, $100,000 for both people, the price for that entire 123 days would be $757.68. If you wanted to look here and say, well, let's check out a $75,000, you will see that with a $50 deductible, $70,000 maximum per injury or per illness, it's $664. If you want to go to the $130,000 maximum, you see that that changes it to $984 for the entire 23 days. It's important to understand that the quote you get is for the entire time period. Well, let's say that what we would like to do is keep the $100,000 maximum, and we're going to go ahead to the next step. We would click on Buy. The system will process. Here's the system to do the actual immediate application. Now, what you see here is the medical maximum plan, Plan C, $100,000 maximum. Deductible, $50,000 per injury, sickness per person. The pre-existing condition benefit was selected, and the length of coverage was 123 days. In here, what you'll do is fill out the person's information. In this case, first name, last name, date of birth. Same thing for the spouse. First name, last name, date of birth. This is the U.S. address you'll hear. So if the person is, say, a parent or parents that are coming to visit, this would be your address and your email address and your phone, because this is the connection here. Here it says AD&D beneficiary. That's the accidental death and dismemberment. Who will be receiving the check in the event? Typically, it could be a spouse, or it could be the son or the daughter. So that's receiving it. And then you have here the relationship, spouse, child, or other. We're going to need the primary person's passport number and the primary issuing country. As you'll see, all the countries are here. Then at the bottom, what we have here is fulfillment. And it says, at purchase, which means as soon as you finish here, you will receive a printable virtual ID card and confirmation email. If you would like an email like an ID card sent to your U.S. correspondence address, please select Yes from the drop-down on the right. What you'll have as soon as you finish is the actual ID card. It will have the name on it, and everything will be there. You can also get one in the mail if you like. It will be identical to the one you see here. Now what I'd like to do is show you what happens if the person is 70 or over. We're going to hit Requote. And we're going to go back and have a look at the age here. We're going to make some changes, and you'll see what will happen here. The number of shares. Now, we're going to change the age. Let's say the primary is age 75. You'll get a box. It says the primary insured's age is age 70 or older. Only spouses of age 70 and older may be quoted with the primary. Okay. Your medical maximum and deductible have changed because of your age. So what we have to do here is, because it's over age 70, we pick from these maximums. So let's pick Plan J, okay? And we'll choose the deductible of $200 per injury. Same start date. Now let's have a look at the spouse and say, what's the spouse's age? Well, let's say the spouse's age is 74. Now we'll go ahead and get quote. And you noticed you had to make those changes to let it go ahead, and we click get quote. Here's for those people at that age. They have a Plan J, $50,000 max, deductible $200 per injury or sickness per person. The pre-existing benefit was selected, and the length of coverage is 123 days. As you can see, the price here with a $100 deductible is $971.70 for the whole time period, includes both of them, or $200 deductible, $808. You would once again go through the same process of hitting buy, and that would take you through. At the end, when you finish filling out here, actually when you go to the next page next, what it's going to ask you for is the payment information. Everything is complete and secure. So we'll set up a payment. You can do it by credit card, which is how we handle it. and then it will immediately issue the ID cards. Once again, this is John K. Arnold. I'm happy to help you. Please let me know how I can help you. You can click on the email, which is often the quick way, and I'll respond to you and let you know how I can help you and help you get this started. Thanks again for coming to www.insurance-network.com.